everybody, how's it going? This is Doctor Who, this is season 26, and this is the third and final part of Ghostlight. I actually took a couple of days before watching this third part, just because the second part confused me so much that I was at the point where I didn't really know what was going on anymore, so I thought I need to take a step back from this and then maybe rewatch them. So I went and rewatched parts 1 and 2 before recording this, just so that I could kind of get my head around things a little bit more, because I was just so confused. So we've got the Doctor who has made a deal with the controller of this spaceship that's in the basement of this house in Perivale, and there's a light, this ghost light. We're not quite sure what is happening with it, what's going on. We've got the uncle in this house who seems to want to reconstruct or reform the British Empire. We've got people in this house that seem to come alive after 6 o'clock. We've got workers that are here during the day that won't stay after 6 o'clock because they don't want to be here at night. And we've got Ace, who's been here before, back when she was 13, and even though it's her past, it's like the future of where we are at the moment, and she was really creeped out about this place, but we still haven't really found out what that eerie feeling was. And yet now the Doctor seems to have made a deal with the controller of this spaceship, so I'm interested to see how they resolve this one. So let's go.
How long have I been asleep?
A while.
And why have I naturalized in this form?
No! Light, don't! That was unnecessary!
Oh,
Wasteful. None of the weapons work.
Withdraw! We'll talk.
none of the weapons work.
How many more times, Light? This is Earth. I mean, why don't you check the instruments in your spaceship? Where has it got to now?
How does light move so fast?
It's
It
light.
travels at the speed of thought.
Earth. Why mention that wretched planet to me?
This is one of the weirdest
like it,
stories I've
bog
ever
off.
watched.
I once spent centuries faithfully cataloguing all the species there. Every organism from the smallest bacteria to the largest ichthyosaur. But no sooner had I finished than it all started changing.
That's light.
Control. How many more millennia must I suffer your company?
She just wants to be
Is
free.
this Earth? Well,
Control wants her freeness. Be a ladylike. Doctor promise.
it is not his to give.
Oh,
Did you promise, Professor?
Things ran away with themselves.
Control 2. Run away!
oh, I
Light,
don't think
light,
Control's
give it a
gonna
break.
survive, you know.
She's not your real troublemaker.
Josiah is.
You are interfering.
Just like you. Only I didn't get caught napping. Why don't you forget the survey, Light? And go!
Is he alright? He seems a bit strained.
Has he gone?
Probably not.
No.
With luck, Light and the Doctor will be at each other's throats.
So they'll be too distracted to realise.
Gwendolyn, it's time for Miss Ace to leave us.
I'm sure she'll enjoy Java, Uncle. Once she gets there.
Not as much as you will enjoy sending her, my dear.
This is not Earth. It cannot be. Come here, child.
That is like, oh.
I need your assistance.
What's in there?
Feels like this whole place is coming alive.
Yes. It's the energy from Light's ship. Invigorating, isn't it?
Scaring her.
All right, all right, all right. What happened here in 100 years' time is none of my business.
I thought this was a haunted house.
It is.
I was only 13.
Of course.
I got frightened, that's all.
The TARDIS key. You can always wait for me there.
That's the easy way out.
Well, come on then.
Have you ever had one of those nightmares?
Where you're
where you
awake?
couldn't move?
Oh, shit. I think Java is when the people
all
are turned
dead.
into animals, like
It wasn't my fault. I'm not
the
guilty.
Reverend.
I couldn't help it.
So So the insect control aid, I think, may have actually been a person.
Ace, my dear, I want you to come away.
Sir, you are light. Long ago my people worshipped you as the Burning One. I know you.
Oh,
I took you up as the last specimen of the extinct Neanderthal race. Who released you from your quarantine cubicle? Mr. Josiah, sir. I am in his service. Look at these microbes.
oh my god.
They're evolving even as I speak. My entire catalogue of the planet is worthless. Centuries of work
Gone.
wasted.
Gwendolyn,
It's a big
who does this
necklace.
remind you of?
You and your mother.
Severe trauma. I could forgive her arranging those little trips to Java.
She was hypnotized, Doctor.
She didn't enjoy them so much.
Professor, Control's got a few things to show Josiah.
No longer hiding.
Good. Just in time for dinner. Good evening, Josiah. Have the soup.
Get that creature out of here.
Don't have the
Go on,
soup.
Control. Knock him dead.
Control has her freeness now, Squire.
What's this? Where's Gwendolyn?
Better off without you, Governor.
You win this move, Doctor, but I will not suffer that creature at my table.
That, sir, is no way to speak in front of a lady like.
Oi, Jungle Jim, I'm here too, you know.
No one hurting Control. Not in gutter now.
Who was it said Earthmen never invite their ancestors round to dinner? Oh, which reminds me, Lady Pritchard. Have you seen this? It belongs to your daughter Gwendolyn.
Yeah.
There's a portrait in there of you, you see? Very nice likeness. You and Sir George must have been very happy before the cuckoo invaded your nest.
It's amazing, isn't it? How just like
Mrs. Pritchard, you're not dismissed.
Let her alone, sir.
an image
Man
can
is
just
always-
like Ace is just tucking in.
There's no way out of this for you.
Wake them up.
I knew it was a trap as soon as I walked into it. Unfortunately, your guest of honor seems to have let you down.
Mama, I thought you were lost.
Oh, I am, my dear. We both are.
Oh shit.
Oh, Mama.
Josiah's just turned this whole family upside down.
You changed. Well, you'll never change again.
They never harmed you. I've decided Earth's future.
So I burnt the house down. I had to.
Bloody hell!
He only wanted to take over an empire. At least, he didn't want to destroy the world.
Not like light.
Life! I think I've solved your problem for you.
There's only one solution to Earth. I was going to reduce it to this.
Soup?
Oh no.
So, you started with Inspector Mackenzie.
The cream of Scotland Yard.
Primordial soup. The most precious substance in the universe, from which all life springs.
Merely sugars, proteins, and amino acids.
Jesus.
But it will soon start to evolve again. So I'm going to stop the change here. All organic life will be eradicated in the firestorm.
There we go.
This world is destroyed. No more change. No more evolution. No more life.
But you evolve too, Light.
Nonsense.
Of course you do. You change, adapt, all the time.
Yeah.
Your attitude, your place, your mind. I mean, look at you now. You're no longer your original shape. And I don't think much about your catalogue. It's full of gaps.
All organic life is recorded.
What about the griffins? The basilisks? You missed the dragons, the bandersnatchers. Then there are the slithy toes and the crowned Saxe Coburg.
The bandersnatchers.
Where are these items?
I can't think how you missed them. You have to complete the catalogue before you can destroy all life here.
Control!
She's no use to you now. She's evolved as well.
No. All slipping away.
All is change, all is movement. Subject for catalogue. File under imagination, comma, lack of.
Excuse me, sir. Light instigated the firestorm program sometime prior to dinner.
The firestorm program?
A very big explosion.
Isn't it going to explode?
Explode or fly? I mean, after all, it is a spaceship.
The energy will be redeployed for our departure, sir.
Redford has the whole universe to
I
explore.
love Nimrod. I think he's my favourite.
New horizons, wondrous beasts, light years from Zanzibar.
Doctor, something tells me you are not in our catalogue. Nor will you ever be.
He's dispersed.
Forever.
The house will remember.
Which is why she has that feeling.
Of an evil memory lingering. Like a dark secret.
I don't like that there's like a clock right there, because we know what happened last time. There was like a clock.
An evil older than time itself.
So I burnt the house down.
Any regrets?
Yes.
Yes.
I wish I'd blown it up instead.
Wicked.
I'm going to have to go back and watch this a few times, I think, to even kind of comprehend half of what happens in this. It's so jam-packed with everything that's going on that I did feel like I probably missed quite a lot of stuff. Even after rewatching parts 1 and 2, I feel like I'm kind of like still at a miss with certain points of this. So I think it is one of those types of stories where you have to watch it on repeat quite a few times to even understand 99% of what is happening. But during this, I did actually really enjoy this final part. It wrapped up quite quickly though, and it seemed to wrap up quite easily, but I do love the whole concept of that this ship can travel on a thought. That is brilliant. Light was an interesting character, not something I would have expected. Him with the particles was really interesting because again, that really did just remind me of Sapphire and Steel quite a lot, and I like that it did have that vibe to it because things like that just pique my interest quite a lot. That's probably why I'll watch this quite a few times, because I want to know what it is that the whole purpose of these aliens light being here. Knowing that Josiah wanted to kill Queen Victoria to get the crown was an interesting thing. Control was also an interesting character. She developed so quickly from being barely able to like string a sentence together to becoming like this lady at the end. And I love Nimrod. I think he was my favourite character in this, and we could see his evolution because obviously he isn't a Neanderthal, but he was like a Victorian gentleman, so again he's evolved as well. The whole precipice of having people in storage is something that always like freaks me out. I don't know what it is about it, but that they can just get these people out. Seeing Gwendolyn and her mother just become statues was quite sad actually. They kind of woke up only to them be turned into statues. Although the mother, Mrs. Pritchard, did say, oh, you know, we are lost, and her father had gone to Java because Gwendolyn had sent him there herself. And it was never really explained what Java was or where Java was. I'm assuming they just died. I'm really interested to see what the next story is about. It's a 4-parter. It's called The Curse of Fenric. If it's anything like this, it might be something else that I have to watch a few times. But I'm going to sign off and say thank you, and I will see you guys later, so thank you.